This is our Time 1 News. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your national television. First, the main headlines. The Minister of National Education, CDB Dedeu Usman, relieved baccalaureate candidate and their parents that the date of the referendum does not disturb the organization of the exam. Arrangements have been made and are already in execution. Tribute from the government of the transition to the late Modibo Keita, first president of Mali, who died 46 years ago. The gesture was done by the Prime Minister Dr. Shokel Kokala Maiga on behalf of the transition president. The Prime Minister, head of government, also underlined the favorite values of late President Modibo Keita. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mali News. After paying tribute to the late President Modibo Keita, the Prime Minister Dr. Shokel Kokala Maiga, head of the government, underlined the favorite values of late President Modibo Keita. He was on Alfsen Touré's microphone. His remarks are translated here by Gaussou Diarra.
Particularly, I would like to pay tribute to our strong army forces of security of Mali. Now our army forces and defense are taking over and they become more and more powerful on the field. But unfortunately, those who accuse our army forces not to respect human rights want to lose the credibility of our army forces of security. In fact, our army forces of security are professional and respectful. Our army forces have always respected this question of human rights on the field. In this case, our strong Minister of Foreign Affairs says those who want to instrumentalize human rights in order to lose the credibility of our army forces of security. We can say that it is unacceptable and unbearable. We open our mind and we always find solutions for our crisis. I said many times in front of Malian people in the different conferences, our army forces of security made dignity, independence, and trust to our people. When we believe in ourselves, at this time anything can't be impossible for us. If we learned the history of the powerful nations, in fact, powerful nations teach patriotism and love of one's country.
The Minister of National Education, CDB Dedeu Usman, relieved baccalaureate candidates and their parents that the date of the referendum does not disturb the exam organization. Arrangements have been made and are already in execution. It was on a Monday during the national campaign launching intended to popularize the new constitution draft. Report Ibrahim Traoré, translated by Angèle Damele.
We actually had a lot of concerns regarding June 18 and 19. June 18 for the referendum and 19 for the baccalaureate exam in Mali. This led us, taking into account all these concerns expressed by the populations, to relieve faced at the government level, but which was realized during the press release from the Council of Ministers and on various radio stations. There is nothing to worry about. On the practical and logistical level, there are provisions which are in the process of being implemented today regarding the relations and the implementation of these provisions, namely listing the classrooms in which the baccalaureate exams will take place, which will have nothing to do with the voting centers, because the classrooms must be secured 3 days before the exams, so since the 15th, 16th, this work will be done.
The President of the Transition met this week Inter-Parliamentary General Secretary in the presence of CNT President Colonel Malik Diaw. The discussions focus in particular on the transition process underway in Mali, and the IPU intends to continue its support, particularly for the CNT. Martin Chonkung, Secretary General of the IPU, spoke at the end of the hearing on Ibrahim Traoré's microphone. His remarks are translated here by Angèle Damele.
I came on behalf of the World Parliamentary Committee to deliver him a message of solidarity regarding the political evolution of his country, which he leads with great skills. We therefore exchanged on a certain number of files. I think we have understood each other on the need to continue to support CNT, National Transitional Council, to carry out the process to establish a normal constitutional order in your country. I took the opportunity to show him this friendship, but also to tell him that we are committed alongside the Malian people so that this process take place in a quiet manner. I left this audience reassured about the will of the high authority of the transition of your country to carry out the way bill already drawn up in the interest of establishing a normal constitutional order.
For the implementation of the project entitled Integrated Food Assistance Supply to Internally Displaced Persons and Vulnerable Population in Mali 2023, Food Security Commission signed a document. It is financed by Japan at approximately 1,700,000,000 CFA francs. This project will last 12 months and covers 9 regions of the country. Report Mamari Kone and Angèle Dambele for English Time.
Implemented by the World Food Programme WFP, this project aims to meet the basic nutritional needs of people, particularly during the agro-pastoral lean season. WFP welcomed this commitment of the Japanese government as well as the efforts made by Mali and its partners. In recent times, through the consistency and quality of its food support, Japan has distinguished itself as one of the key partners in national food security systems in Mali. For the Food Security Commissioner, this gesture from the Japanese government has come to support the governments of Mali. It will support communities affected by food insecurity or victims of conflicts. According to the Food Security Commissioner, the Kingdom of Japan and the World Food Programme are Mali's two strategic partners in the fight against food insecurity.
Age coordination members of Bamako district have started working. The setting up of the various offices in the 6 municipalities is their first mission. Professor Ibrahima Fomba is the general age protector. He gave explanation on the microphone of Bakary Babli Touré. His remarks are translated by Gaussou Jara.
Voting system has just started. We really knew slowness. We have to say this, the implementation of our coordinations is late. We are in a hurry. The process starts. We begin here in Bamako. Before the end of this week, the members of College Electoral will visit the country. They will go everywhere. The mission of EDGE will be based on the implementation of the Office of EDGE everywhere in our country, even outside. After the implementation of the office everywhere in our country, the members of the office start working after the nomination. Today, frankly speaking, this is the second step about the implementation of the coordination. The first step was about the nomination of the members who will work to control voting system process. EDGE asked the Ministry of Administration and Territory to help him in order to make sure the first step. The second step is about nominations. The law says all nominations will be signed by the president of EDGE.
6 Malian basket players who are living in the United States of America have organized an elite skill camp here in Bamako. More than 200 of children took part in this camp. Let's follow more detail with Salif Jakte, our reporter.
They are 250 basketball players, including 100 girls, to take part in the elite skill camp. This camp is initiated by 6 young Malian basketball players who are playing in the United States of America.
Basically, this camp is a camp that me and some of my teammates, some of my friends and Mike, we all thought about doing a camp in Mali, bringing hopes and encouragement to the kids in Mali. Come here, do a camp for them for 2 days. They got to see us, hang with us, give them shoes and clothes, to make them know that we think about them.
Several gifts including balls, sneakers, bags were given to participants.
I'm really happy to participate to this camp. It will permit us to learn more about basketball. In the future, I intend to become a very good basketball player and help my country to win more trophies.
I appreciate so much this camp. They give us so many gifts like balls, bags and sneakers. We need this kind of opportunity in order to improve our level. I will be grateful to those who organize this activity.
The choice of Mali is not accidental.
There are many Malian basketball college players in America, and so they want to give back to their people and give them all hope so they can become a good player like them. So 6 of them came from America to come to their home country in Mali to perform this basketball camp.
During the 2 days of activity, the participants will do some exercise and the best players will be rewarded.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of Mali News, but stay with us for the guest of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, I have today with you 3 guests on the studio of Autumn 1. First of all, I start by my right to introduce themselves to the viewer of Autumn 1.
Yes, hi, my name is Mike Clayton, and I come from Utah in the United States of America.
Welcome, Mike.
Thank you.
Okay, you.
My name is Fousseni Traore. I'm actually from here. I'm Malian.
Okay, you.
My name is Madi Sissoko, and I'm actually from here too, Mali.
Thank you for coming. So, first of all, why you are here? I start by Mike.
Yes, there are very many talented Malian basketball players in the United States, and these 6 young men wanted to give back to the youth. So we organized a basketball camp so that 250 young boys and girls could learn more skills, as well as coaches learn more skills.
Okay, so is it the first time to organize this camp in Mali?
This is the first time we've organized this camp, but we hope to do it every year now.
Okay, so what do you expect from this camp?
Oh, we expect that there will be an increased awareness and excitement for the sport of basketball, but more importantly, that education can bring forth results. And these young men have studied hard and improved their skills with much hard work.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike. So I go with Mr. Traoré. So do you have some project for young people of Mali?
Yes, I actually do. Last year, me and one of my teammates and also Mike, we decided to create a foundation. The whole thing is just to be able to help Mali, I live here my whole life, and I got a chance to go to the US, and I know how hard people live here, Sometimes we don't even have shoes, ball, the backboard is we have nothing, So that's one of my goals, to be able to give back to my country, and also for sure the biggest thing is to bring peace. For example, like DJ Drogba 2005, he was able to build a complex, to just help his country to come together. That's how I feel. I feel like in sport, if there is something, it can bring a lot of people together. Because in this complex, it's gonna be basketball gym, soccer field, tennis court, track team, and swimming.
So where are you building this complex?
We're actually thinking by the airport, we're just waiting for like the Minister of Sport to just give us land so we can start the project.
Okay, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Tessougue, do you have some project for young people of Mali and your locality?
Yes, in Kais, so I recently just opened up a school for the kid and the clean waters and the clinics. So we started this project. Mike was the reason he brought up the ideas, and I feel like that's what my village needed. They need a chance for me to the chance God has given me to go to USA. Is my ever since it's my goal to go back and to bring back my country to help. So we open up school. Hopefully they go to school and they study and have a different perspective about life. So it was the first school in my village, and people are very excited about it. So I'm blessed to have this guy next to me, and have this guy as my American father. So it's hopefully we do a couple more stuff and help the kid and make their dream come true.
Okay, so you say your village. Can you tell us more about your village?
My village is close. Is Baflabe. It's like 45 minutes away from Baflabe. It's called the Tangafoya. It's not very big. It's just small, but you know, there's a lot of kids who really want to go to school, but they having hard time of the try like walking to go to school is a little bit far, and for us to open up a school there, and then the clinics and the clean water is a very blessing, and hopefully the village are very happy. Various people are very happy right now, so we're gonna keep continuing to do it. We have a lot of opportunities, so we're going to continue to keep helping the people.
That's good. So, Mike, what's the relation between wellness project and basket players?
Yes, Mali Wellness Foundation is focused on health, education, and agriculture.
Yeah.
And so in the process of building new schools and drilling more wells and building health clinics and teaching them how to grow crops. We've found these two young men that were very ambitious and eager to learn more. So I sponsored them to come to the United States to get an education. And look what they did.
Okay, that's very good. So can you tell us about your experience in the United States? You started by Mr. Traoré.
Okay, like actually it's been super cool, you know, because I left to go to US 2018. It was February 20, you know, and I've been there for like 5 years and 3 months, 4 months. Like it's actually cool, you know. Like for sure it's hard, you know. Like it's not easy. Like there is practice every day, like for a couple hours, 4 or 5 hours a day, and you have school. Just like your day is just super busy, you know. Like you don't even have any time to go and do something fun, you know. Only on weekend, you know. But during school, like there is no time. But it's been good there. I really love it there.
Okay, Mr. Tessougue, your experience?
My experience so far there has been great. You know, I was so blessed to be around the great family, and that they treat me like their own son, and it's amazing. You know, we all know American life and the Malian life is a little bit different.
Yes.
So you got a transition between those things. So for me, it's been great, and then I'm hoping in the future, you know, I don't let them down and don't let my family down, and be blessed to do the thing that gonna help me to grow the peace and stuff like that. So my experience there has been good because I have a great family there.
Okay, that's good. So we are at the end of this exchange. So we give the floor to Mike to conclude your last words.
Yes. I thank you for the opportunity to speak to all of you here in Mali. And of course, our goal is peace. And by serving other people, and always it comes from the heart, sharing our love, that's what brings peace to the world.
Okay.
And I hope everyone can do that.
Okay, good. Thank you very much for coming. So I hope Mr. Traoré and Mr. Sissoko will be here another time to talk about your experience, especially the basketball, and encourage young people to do like you, if possible. Thank you for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our guest of the week, but stay with us always to follow the lesson, a lesson prepared by our teacher, Mr. Amadou Balde. Follow.
Hello everybody, welcome in your English class. Aujourd'hui, nous allons étudier un verbe spécial en anglais, que l'on appelle les verbes modaux, verbes défectifs. Avant de parler de leurs particularités et de leur utilisation, j'aimerais vous rappeler que le verbe modaux exprime la possibilité, la probabilité, le nécessaire, le souhait, etc. Parlons de la particularité de ces verbes modaux. Mais avant cela, parlons d'abord des verbes modaux. En anglais, il y a 9 verbes modaux. Il y a can, il y a could, il y a may, il y a might, il y a must, il y a would, should, shall et will. Ces verbes-là ont des particularités. C'est 9 verbes modaux. Ces verbes modaux ne sont jamais précédés de to. On ne dira jamais to can, to will, to shall. Ça ne se dit pas en anglais. Les verbes modaux ne prennent pas aussi S à la 3e personne du singulier comme tous les autres verbes en anglais au présent de l'indicatif. On ne verra jamais she wills avec S or he cans. Les verbes modaux sont toujours suivis de la base verbale. Ça veut dire quoi? Qu'on ne met pas I can to go. Non, c'est I can go. La base verbale sans le signe de l'infinitif. She may come. He shall eat. Les verbes modaux nous permettent aussi de parler de capacité intellectuelle, capacité physique, mais aussi de capacité matérielle. Comme dans l'exemple, Ina can swim. Ina can swim, Ina sait nager. Dans cet exemple précis, nous parlons de capacité. Ina can swim. Pour parler de capacité intellectuelle, nous avons comme exemple, for instance, the farmers can sing the national anthem. The farmers can sing the national anthem. Ça veut dire que nos militaires, les farmers, savent chanter l'hymne national. Gina could afford his car. Gina could afford his car. Ça veut dire que Gina a la capacité d'acheter cette voiture. Là, nous parlons de capacité matérielle. Le verbe mode aussi nous permet de parler de l'obligation, mais aussi de l'interdiction. Comme dans la phrase She must leave now. Elle doit quitter maintenant, il faut qu'elle parte. She must leave now. Or, you must not smoke here. Tu ne peux pas fumer ici. You must not smoke here. Ce sont des verbes aussi qui s'utilisent pour faire des requêtes polies. Comme would, comme could, comme may. Supposons que vous vous trouvez dans un restaurant chic à New York, à Manhattan, et après vous êtes installé, il y a le waiter ou the waitress qui viendra vous servir. Et les expressions que vous entendrez en général sont « Excuse me, may I help you? » Or « Would you like something to eat? » Or « Could I get you your notes? » Après que vous avez fini de manger. « Would you like something to eat? » Est-ce que vous voulez quelque chose à manger? « May I get you something? » Est-ce que je peux faire quelque chose pour toi? Est-ce que je peux t'aider? « Yes, you may. » Ça parle de la permission aussi et de l'autorisation. « May I use your telephone, par exemple? » Yeah, you may use my telephone. Donc, ça donne la permission aussi. C'est des verbes qui nous permettent aussi de faire des suggestions, comme dans l'exemple You should stop smoking. Tu dois cesser de fumer. You should stop smoking. Don't smoke. It's not good. Or, one should always tell the truth. One should always tell the truth. Nous devons toujours dire la vérité. Nous pouvons aussi faire des propositions avec les verbes modaux ou des offres d'air. Mais cette fois-ci, nous allons utiliser shall. Et ce sera suivi du pronom I ou we. Comme shall I set the table for you? Est-ce que je peux faire la table pour toi? Shall I set the table for you? Or shall we tell them the truth? Devrons-nous leur dire la vérité? Les verbes modaux nous permettent aussi d'aider d'autres verbes dans leur construction. C'est pourquoi on appelle les verbes modaux des verbes auxiliaires helping verbs. Helping verbs, ça veut dire des verbes qui aident d'autres verbes. Comme dans l'exemple, I can sing very well. Je chante très bien. Or, you can dance very well. Tu sais très bien chanter. Or, tu sais très bien danser. Les verbes modaux font leur interrogation et leur négation comme les autres verbes auxiliaires. Ça veut dire que si je prends I can, à la forme interrogative, j'aurai can I, et I cannot à la forme négative. He will he wants. Want est la contraction de will not. You shall you. You shan't. Shan't est la contraction de shall not. Les verbes modaux sont très importants une fois que vous êtes dans un pays anglophone, que ce soit au Libéria, au Ghana, en Angleterre, ou même aux États-Unis, que vous soyez dans la rue, dans le restaurant, à l'aéroport, ou même en famille de la personne qui vous accueille, vous aurez toujours des expressions comme « May I help you? Could I get to know you better? Est-ce que je peux mieux te connaître? May I use your telephone? Excuse me, could you show me the way to the restaurant? Est-ce que vous pouvez me montrer le chemin du restaurant? So, the verb modal must know. You have got to learn les verbes modaux. A must know. Merci d'avoir été avec nous tout le long du cours. Thank you very much and I'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thanks for watching us. We'll be together next Sunday and next Saturday, same time, same channel, ORTM1. May God bless Mali. Goodbye.